Michal, what's the #1 thing we need to know about our addiction to batteries and what seems to be a new addiction to automobiles with larger batteries?
That EVs, electric vehicles, are here to stay, but let's not overstate their impact on oil demand growth. I mean, in the oil industry, one of the main talking points has been EVs and the end of oil demand. And even though, electric vehicles are making huge gains and massive sales, China sold 500,000 electric vehicles last year, it's still a drop in the ocean compared to regular traditional gasoline-fired vehicles.
I mean, within this is the battery chemistry, and we've seen the huge pop in cobalt prices in different companies, Apple and others trying to corner the Congo market on cobalt. From where you sit as a pro on this, how much do you follow these minerals, part of the periodic table, and how much do you follow the geography of these minerals?
I mean, the trade flows are going to shift alongside these minerals, and we are going to see China and Asia attracting more as they develop an entire industry that's based on the production of both the electric vehicles and the batteries that go with them. And so we now expand our natural resources from looking at the flows and the competition for oil and gas to these minerals as well.
Michal, how do we understand that China is actually, I guess, changing the way it builds infrastructure, right? So what we've known about China in the past will change quite rapidly.
I mean, and they are really looking to upgrade their technological capacity and to, they've been laggards in traditional vehicles, and EVs are a way for them to become the leaders of this next phase. And so EVs, electric vehicles, for them, they are about environment and about pollution, but they are also, as you say, about the industrial, about the technology, and about localizing the entire supply chain inside of China.
So what does it mean for big oil companies in China? If you look at the CNOOCs, if you look at, I don't know, have we reached peak demand for oil in a lot of these Asian economies, especially China?
I think people like to talk it up, but we are well away from peak demand for oil. I mean, China has 25 million vehicles, traditional gasoline-fired vehicles, 500,000 EVs. Yes, it's a big number. It's double the U.S., but it's not even 3% of the total car fleet. So yes, looking to 2030, it will make a dent in gasoline demand growth, but we're nowhere near displacement.